This is Daniel Martin, head volleyball coach for the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM.
This is the Friday Night Football pregame show.
Joining me now, head football coach of the West Craven Eagles, Mike Twitchell. Coach, always good to talk to you, and I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, Mark, doing well, man. Thanks for having me on again this week.
Oh, no, it's always my pleasure. And, first off, I know there's people love talking about the weather, but I know you're a weather person too. And this is this football weather right here. And
it is.
There's this old saying that, you find out who really likes playing football at this time of year when those temperatures drop. But I do love it. It is football weather.
Yeah, it has. It's got a nice feel in the air this week.
So let's go back to last week's win, and I think again a thorough victory for sure, 52-16 there. But that was one of those games where again you got to get ahead of your opponent quick, and we talked about that last week about getting off to a better start. And I got to say, especially after a little stumble right off the bat with that kick, you guys rebounded quickly and got off to that start that you wanted.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I thought, after that, and that was, one of those deals where we're not expecting it. We were expecting it, and I'd probably give it more execution to North Johnston than us having a mishap on it. I mean, I don't know that they could have done it any better. We weren't really caught off by it. It just the execution on their part, man. A lot of people have that style of kick, and no matter how much you practice it, you still got to execute. I just thought they executed that opening kickoff, got the ball, defense got to stop. Then we finally on the offensive side of the ball played what we knew we were capable of. We didn't turn the ball over last week, and we didn't have any or maybe one pre-snap penalty. So that was some of the things that we had stressed last week in practice and then coming off that bye week. And it was good to see our guys play a little faster on offense and clean up some of those mistakes.
And it's funny because you and I have the same. You've got the bigger problem because you're the football coach with the football players, and I'm just the talking head who's every week trying to talk about a lot of these great players that you've got playing on your team, and I got to tell you what's interesting because I thought about the dynamic this week of I was going through and I thought not only about the guys we've already talked about, and you can talk about a lot of these guys week in and week out for sure, but when I started to even make a list of guys to talk about, it presents a problem. Now, I know we're coming off a big week, but in that same notion, this is your problem every week in the game plan, trying to make sure you can get the football to all these guys. And again, it's one of those nice problems to have is being able to have guys that you could. And again, I think DJ Davis, we could say he shares in that too, because he not only has to call his own number a lot, but he's got to make sure to keep all those guys, integrated into the offense. So talk to me about, just this plethora of guys. I know we've talked about a lot of guys, but you've got a lot of great players to work from.
It was like last week. I mean, and we're very fortunate, Mark, to have a old team.
Yep.
Who winning is in the forefront of what they do and how they think. So we don't have a lot of selfish guys. We don't have a lot of young guys who just don't quite understand what it means to be a part of a really good offense, right? Really good offenses normally aren't one guy. And like we are, we do have some weapons. And, if early in the year, if you told somebody we scored 50 points in a game and Xavier Cupson only had one touch, you'd say, I don't know about that. Right. But it was one of those deals where C.J. Pearson and Terrell Dixon and some other guys were they were hot. We had some stuff going, got the running backs going early, and that opened up some big plays. And, it was just big. We didn't throw the ball much, but I think we were 5 for 6 for over 115 yards. So, when you have an Xavier did have an 82-yard catch, and then got Jerry Lee back on the board last night. He had a 54-yard catch, and then you kind of got the feel for how things were going. And then it was, all right, let's get some of these other guys going. And that was our game. That wasn't our game plan coming in, but we quickly adjusted and made sure, C.J. Pearson, Terrell Dixon, Amari Sumner, some of those guys would start getting touches. And you look at it, and like I said, a guy like Xavier Cuthbertson gets one touch. But, he's a mature enough player, and he's got enough of a winner mentality. He understood what was happening in the game. So it's really good to have those type of kids being some of your better players where they don't mind some of them young kids getting touches when they can.
No, and I mean the turnaround on that is where again you're getting not only experience for the years ahead, but again this particular year, because as the season goes on, you never know when you're going to have to use guys. And then you and I were talking before we started the conversation, and again being able to get some guys some reps, especially when you have injuries, Coach. I mean it's good to know that you got some guys who've already stepped up and have been able to play in some games, and it's not going to be completely new experience.
Absolutely. And I think, one of the strengths of this team this year is this group of seniors is bought in for the long haul. They don't really have a week-to-week mindset. They have the end in mind probably more than any team I've coached since maybe the 2016 team was a lot like this team. I think a lot of that's got to do with the amount of seniors we have. We're just older this year, and they understand it. We've talked about it. We playing in December, and having that in mind each week when it comes to who's playing, where they're playing, how many carries guys are getting. And obviously getting games, and we've been in some tight games, and we're playing those games to win. But we're also, I tell guys, with DJ sometimes, his defensive reps haven't been what they were at some games early in the year. Well, it's about wear and tear. It's about making sure he's healthy, and keeping some of these guys fresh for what we hope to be, 14, 15 game year, not just a 10-game year. So it's good that we have that mindset, and that's kind of how we're going about it week to week.
Well, one of the challenges, not only this week but just going forward, before we talk about North Lenoir and the trip to Wheat Swamp, but again, when you talk about great players in this conference, on the defensive side, and the last time I checked, he was leading the conference in sacks, but boy, Emmanuel Miller's been phenomenal. Talk to me about his situation, and again, just an unfortunate situation, and again goes right back into what we were talking about, the getting experience and guys now having to fill in and step up and again play the role that's going to be missing this week with Miller.
Sure, yeah. I thought he arguably last week, I think he was in on 15 plays. Arguably one of the best statistic games he's had all year, was dominant. Had an unfortunate non-contact injury in practice on Monday. That's going to have him out a couple of weeks. So, like I said, you talk about next man up, but we've lived it. We've lived it from week 2 to now, and it looks like we're going to continue to live it, through the end of the regular season. But he's a tough kid. He's one of our captains. He's going to get through it. Our training staff and doctors have a really good plan. So, he's going to be out a couple of weeks, and we hope to get him back for a playoff run.
Now, let's as you guys were winning your game. Heck of a game between North Pitt and Southwest Edgecombe, and now so how that's played out this week. And again, I get to be the guy who looks ahead, and you tell me don't do that. But talk to me about that, focusing on North Lenoir and not looking ahead, not only to next week or any future thing about just going in. I know, because again, you look at the record and everybody says, well, West Craven's a huge favorite here. But you still got to play the game. So talk to me about staying focused on this road game. against the Hawks.
I think it's one of our messages inside from week to week, and you probably heard me say it before. It's really not about who we play; it's about how we play. And we've got another opportunity this week to go prove to ourselves how well we can play. And then, like I said, I think much like when we played North Pitt, North Lenoir is a lot better than their record. I think they've dealt with a little bit of injury and had some things that happen in high school football sometimes. But we're gonna have to play well to win each week. Our conference, you really can't come in and just lay an egg and expect to be successful. So, our guys are excited. I think I don't think we're looking ahead to anybody. We've had a really good week of preparation. And like I said, I think that's one thing that it's easily you can do, and I've had teams to do it. But man, this is an older team this year, and I like where our head's at right now, and just kind of focus on ourselves, trying to play the best ball we can play from week to week.
Well, I know you. Before we get off here, I just wanted to say I bet you'd like to get a start similar to what you had last week, probably every week, but certainly on the road this week against North Lenoir.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're looking to start fast, and we've kind of built off of last week. Starting to, I guess, get our complete offense in. Not that we've gone in any game thinking we were lacking, but we're building, and we've been able to get more guys touches and create some different things. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out early. But yeah, we're hoping to get a fast start on offense, and especially on the road.
Coach, always good to talk to you. Looking forward to the game, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for having me.
This is Antoine Pittman, head men's basketball coach of the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven Sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM.
At Bowden & Car Furniture, we're proud to support our local teams and wish you the best this season. As Eastern Carolina's largest authorized Lazy Boy dealer, we have a huge selection of genuine Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sleeper sofas, sectionals, and more. Plus, beautiful row furniture. Custom order or take home today. Visit us in Havelock or online at bowdenandcarfurniture.com. Best of luck to all our local teams from Bowden & Car Furniture.
Friday Night Football. Friday Night Football.
This is my woo!
Start fast. Let's put some ammo on this game. Let's go. Start fast. Let's go now. You're firing the first shot. Let's go.
This is Friday Night Football.
Thank you. And with that, we welcome you to Friday Night Football. It's week 9, and we're in Weed Swamp, North Carolina, the home of the North Lenoir Hawks and the West Craven Eagles in Three Rivers Conference action tonight. Chop Doughty alongside me. I'm Mark Panichelli, and we have made the 45-minute journey from Vanceboro to Wheat Swamp tonight, and we expecting tonight to see the Eagles continue their march towards this, what they're hoping to be a conference championship. But again, not looking ahead. North Lenoir's had some struggles this season for sure, but I think this is again, a night where, again, West Craven is expected to be a heavy favorite against these Hawks. But as you just heard my conversation with Coach Mike Twitchell, that not looking past anybody. You got to take care of the business at hand, and
you got to play the game.
That's right. Tonight it's North Lenoir, so we're excited and very glad to have you guys aboard for this Friday night as we are fully in fall tonight.
Oh yeah,
weather
definitely
is
football weather tonight.
Definitely dipped. Everybody wearing coats and hoodies and sweatshirts, and that would include yours truly. As the Eagles tonight set to take on these North Lenoir Hawks. And after last week's 52-16 win, where you saw the Eagles get so many players involved tonight, I think that's a lot of the same philosophy where Coach Twitchell talked about wanting to get off to a good start. That's what he wants to do tonight as well, to get off to a fast start, to get his offense going and to move the football and get some points.
That's definitely what he did last week. I mean, he came right out the gate firing on all cylinders, it seemed like. I think it was the best game we've seen him play all year.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely the most thorough game for sure, and that included the fact that, if you remember at the beginning of the game, we had that onside kick.
Yep.
But certainly Eagles rebounded from that. And tonight, wearing all whites. Appreciate you guys listening on 107.5 FM, on 252foxsports.com, the TuneIn radio app, which is free on your Google or Apple device. Just download TuneIn Radio, search for WWNB, and voila, anywhere in the world. You can also get us, if you have an Alexa device, just simply ask Alexa to play WWNB, or you can find us on Facebook at 252 Fox Sports or Friday Night Football. And however you are listening or joining us watching, we really do appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great Friday night.
We are underway.
Eagles will get the ball first. Ball going to be returned inside the 10, and it looks like Lee going to cut back up field. It's actually Cuthbertson, and who else?
Yeah.
Weapon X, if we'd like to call him that. He's one of the incredible weapons at the disposal of this Eagle offense as DJ Davis comes to quarterback this offense. He's got over 1,000 yards passing, 9 touchdowns in the air. He's got 14 touchdowns on the ground this year. And he'll set up in more than likely a shotgun formation, and he does. It's an empty set as he'll put, looks like 3 wide receivers here to the near side, and we are on the visiting side of North Lenoir tonight. Fake the sweep, and Davis will keep it up the middle across the midfield stripe. And inside Hawk territory.
Wow, what a push.
He's going to get 11 yards on first down, and that'll move the chains, and the Eagles with a great play to start the game. The Hawks wearing green helmets. They look, and it's a Kelly green.
Yeah.
Kelly green jerseys, black pants, all blacks, no stripe, white numerals with black trim on the jerseys. And it looks a lot like the Philadelphia Eagles of yesteryear maybe. But Chop pointed out those are Hawk wings, not Eagle wings.
Yep.
Davis.
You got to get your wings right.
You do. Davis up the middle, and looks like he gets inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line, running right through the A-gap. And that'll be about a 4-yard gain.
Seems like it might be Davis heavy right here to start.
Well, he's, the center of their offense without question, and his ability to run the football and throw. For sure, been a weapon all season. And they'll go empty set. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 2 receivers to the near side. Davis drops back, has some time. He's looking to throw, and he's going to throw deep to Cuthbertson, who jumps up and he hauls it in. The Eagles have it 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
I almost thought the ref waved that off like an incomplete for a second.
Cuthbertson went up, grabbed it, and secured the catch, and the Eagles have it 1st and goal. And they're going to mark it. Looks like he's right at the goal line.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll beef up that formation, it looks like, but we're going to get a whistle before the snap as I don't know if head coach Larry Dale of the Hawks wanted an explanation, but I think we're ready. White hat signals for the clock to start moving. 10:30 in our opening quarter. Eagles knocking on the door here. Stacked formation. Davis will get the snap. He dives towards the end zone, and I think he's short. It'll be 2nd and goal. Great crowd, by the way, that has come out tonight. By the way, North Lenoir, I believe it's their senior night tonight, and Davis into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
I would say that's a quick start. Two minutes off the clock.
Yep, 2 minutes and 1 second off the clock, and the Eagles are already on the scoreboard. On the try the extra point. And we're going to get a flag before we get the kick try up. But a great crowd, as I mentioned. It's senior night tonight, it looks. And at North Lenoir, they had some ceremonies. And great crowd that traveled with the Eagles as we're sitting on the visiting bleachers. So a nice crowd out here at Edwee Swamp tonight. And we'll try this again. Phil Snyder to attempt the extra point. Eagles leading at 6-0. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good. And the Eagles 7-0 to start. We'll come back. Don't go anywhere. We've got more Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM, and 252foxsports.com.
The goal of Atlantic Logging is to offer each of our customers a professional logging operation and top dollar for their timber. In short, you should have a peace of mind knowing that your timberland is contracted to be harvested with an extraordinary, well-trained, experienced, and dedicated logging company to get the job done in a time-efficient manner with precision and professionalism. Call 252-229-9997. Atlantic Logging is a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
This is Friday Night Football.
7-0 West Craven on top of North Lenoir here at in Wheat Swamp, I should say. My first ever trip. Is this your first trip?
I almost think it is.
Because you've made a lot of high school trips in your time
we
as
had
well.
kids all in all kind of activities, but I don't ever remember coming to this stadium.
North Lenoir with the return here, breaking a tackle or two and up past the 25-yard line, but the Eagles will halt that return, and it'll be spotted at about the 26-yard line, I believe. Maybe the 25, it depends. Our angle's not as high as it usually is, so I'm not seeing the field as well as normal. So for those listening on the radio or on TuneIn or on your Alexa device, My apologies if I'm a little off here on the yardage, but it looks like at the 26-yard line, 27-yard line, and run up the middle. A couple of yards past the 30-yard line to about the 31-yard line.
You mentioned in the interview that Eagles are down a man on defense tonight.
Yeah, Emmanuel Miller, who leads the conference in sacks, had an injury, and so he's going to be out a couple weeks, and hopefully his absence won't be too poorly missed tonight. Braden Griffin, the freshman quarterback for the Hawks, gets the snap, and the Eagles
stood up pretty quick there.
Going to be a loss on the play here.
Devin Gray on the carry for the Hawks, 3rd down.
Technically, the address for North Lenoir is LaGrange, which we all know ZZ Top made famous with the shack outside of LaGrange, but I don't think this is the same place.
No.
Under center, man in motion, dropping back, quick screen, breaking one tackle, but he's going to be short of the first down, but a nice toss and catch.
It did set up nice. It just the Eagles had really good pursuit on that one.
Braden Griffin, again, the freshman quarterback, with a toss to Devin Gray, senior fullback for North Lenoir. But it'll bring on the punt formation. Sounds like the band is playing Our Enemy music. We should teach them the Fox theme. Punt formation out here for the Hawks. A man late on the special teams, but he does get out and gets lined up. This punt, though, is going to be a wounded duck, end over end, and lands on the Hawks side of the 50-yard line, and they'll down it before it can continue closer to the 45, and they'll down it at the 47-yard line. So the Eagles come out with a 7-point lead and in great field position. Last week, of course, the Eagles and Southwest Edgecombe were tied for the conference lead. But after North Pitt edged Southwest Edgecombe, West Craven all alone in first place in the Three Rivers Conference. And Davis will get a couple yards here. And again, the conference is super important for sure, because when it comes down to these seedings, again, I think RPI is going to play a lot into it. But again, the theory is, again, if West Craven can handle business and win this conference, there's a good chance they might get a bye as well as a playoff berth with that conference championship. But all of that to be determined in a few weeks.
And I'm sure the coaches are trying to keep that off the kids' minds.
Oh, sure.
It's right in the front of theirs, I'm sure that.
2nd down and 8. Davis going to run with it. He's got a lot of daylight.
A lot of room up
Got
there.
the first down and more. And across the 20-yard line into the red zone he goes. And I think they'll mark him out at about the 19-yard line. Davis with an incredible run. Looks like he got about, they're going to say, I think they're going to spot him right at the 20. So a 25-yard run for the senior quarterback, who leads the Eagles in rushing. And he'll add more to the tally there. C.J. Person in. Eagles with an empty set. 5 wide receivers, 3 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Sumner goes in motion. Fake the sweep to him. Davis up the middle, spins, breaking tackles, dragging North Lenoir Hawks with him towards the 10-yard line. He gets inside the 15, and they'll stop him at about the 14-yard line. 5:53 to go as we're just under the halfway mark of the first quarter. chilly night out here in
kind of weather,
North Lenoir. Oh, yeah, this is football weather for sure. Dixon lines up and gets the handoff up the middle, breaking tackles and inside the 10-yard line to about the 8-yard line. His first carry of the night.
First and goal.
Ball spotted on the 8-yard line. First down, West Craven.
Terrell Dixon, the junior running back, moving the chains. And the Eagles knocking on the door again, looking to add to their 7-0 lead if you're just joining us. Hope you had a great week.
I had an okay week, I guess.
I'm glad. I am glad, man. For real. Oh, ball on the ground.
Out.
Davis was trying to hand the ball off, and I think the running back thought Davis was pulling it back, and it's on the ground. North Lenoir signals that they have it, and they just might.
They're calling him down.
They are saying he's down, but boy, that was
close.
A little bit of a miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back there. And the Eagles fortunate to come away with the football. Nothing kills a drive like something like that, right?
Yeah, a turnover definitely will.
Man,
that would kill it.
Second down and goal now from the 14-yard line. They'll empty the backfield, and Davis will get the snap. He drops back, looking to throw. Laser pass inside, looking for Cuthbertson, and it's incomplete.
Third down.
Looks like a potential passing situation here.
Yeah.
But more than likely could be 4-down territory. We do have a player down on the field, North Lenoir player, slow to get up. In fact, we're going to get an injury timeout. So that was going to allow us to take a timeout. West Craven leads at 7-0. You're listening to Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM, and 252foxsports.com.
Our experience, dedication to excellence, and project site cooperation set Bryn Glass apart from other glazing contractors. In business since 1989, Bryn Glass strives to provide a professional and pleasurable experience throughout the construction process. We invite you to visit our commercial gallery for an overview of our completed projects. The homeowner is the sole focus of our residential division. Through extensive conversation and planning sessions, we come to understand the look and feel a homeowner's desires. Our mirrors are all cut to fit the area, and we offer several edgework custom options for you. Our shower enclosures are all custom designed and fabricated to fit each application. There are numerous glass and metal surrounds for the shower of your dreams. As a finishing touch, we offer a wide variety of bath accessories. Call 252-637-4996 for Bryn Glass, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
This is Friday Night Football.
Everything's all right with our injured player up and under his own power. Now the Eagles with a 3rd and goal from the 14-yard line. Davis going to roll out, going to run with it himself. Into the end zone he dives, and it's a touchdown.
So that looked like one of those will not be denied kind of runs right there.
There is a flag on the play, and that body language of the Eagles is telling me that this penalty might take these points off the board. Especially since they're not even on the scoreboard.
That's an easy erasure.
4:08 as we are just about at the beginning here. If you're just tuning in, you haven't missed a lot. West Craven took the opening kickoff and drove down the field and scored the initial touchdown. That's where we're at, 7-0. North Lenoir unable to get a first down, a 3-and-out, and West Craven got the football at the 47-yard line to start this second offensive drive. They got all the way inside the 10-yard line, but penalties and potential almost turnover, and then this penalty is going to move the Eagles back at about looks like the 35-yard line. So 25-yard line.
25.
Dixon lines up as the tailback right beside Davis. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Davis drops back, hit as he throws the football into the end zone, and it's almost intercepted, but I think we're going to get pass interference as one of the Eagles receivers, I think, was pushed down in the end zone. But we will wait for the official word before.
I know it's a 15-yarder, but is it a automatic first down?
You know, I think it should be, but I'm not sure that it is.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the 15-yarder either. I think it should be a spot foul, but.
But yeah, I feel like it's not, but I feel like it's been called, or either it is, and it's been called one way, but I think as you see right here, it's going to be third down.
Still third. All right.
So it is not an automatic first down. It's just 15 yards. If the 15 yards results in a first down, then it will indeed be a first down. Quick pass, Davis into the end zone. Nice catch. Dixon.
Nice play.
With the soft hands.
Kind of spinning in the process of catching, Yeah,
the ball was just a little behind him. He had to make an adjustment and was able to do so. And that right there is one heck of a touchdown. The Eagles now will attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 is our score. Eagles off to a great start. We'll take a break and come back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports.
Jimmy L. Morris and Sons Contractors in Vanceboro, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics, is building strong foundations for your grading and paving needs. Grading services are designed to provide a stable and level foundation for your construction projects, enhancing drainage, preventing erosion, and preparing your land for successful development. Jimmy L. Morris and Sons offers paving services that combine durability, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Call 252-670-6749, and let's lay the groundwork for success together.
This is David Fernandez, Athletic Director of the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven Sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM.
This is Friday Night Football.
The Eagles kicking it to North Lenoir, and return man is going to get about 10, maybe 12 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. And 14-0 is our score. We're 3:49 to go in the first quarter. The Eagles have gotten off to an excellent start, and right now, I'm just looking to continue what they've done so far. If you're just tuning in, the Eagles have not allowed, from a defensive standpoint, a first down yet.
Points.
So 14-0 is our score. And we want to thank, we've got somebody paying attention that we had the wrong score online. Yeah. It's fixed now. Thank you so much. 14-0, West Craven leads. So for everybody that's losing it, watching the video, it's my fault. 3:06 to go here in our opening quarter. Let me get caught up now. As so far the Eagles defense has played this one very nicely. After 2 offensive plays, it has been a loss of 4 yards. And so North Lenoir is facing a loss of 4 yards, facing a 3rd and 14 here.
And I would say the Eagles' defensive line has been a strong point all season, really.
The one guy missing tonight, and if you're just tuning in, Emmanuel Miller, who's leading the team in sacks this year, going to be out for a couple of years. I'm so sorry. Well, it's only going to be out a couple of weeks, everybody. Again, you worry about, can the next guy step up and fill in? And so far tonight, the defense has played exceptionally well. Penalty is going to move the ball up to the 29-yard line. I'm sorry, the 26. I'm going to get this right. I feel like this is not my first game, even though it sounds like it. Whistles, and this play is going to go nowhere. The Eagles. I think there's a flag, though. There's a false start. So after moving the ball up 5 yards, now we're going to move it back 5 yards. So now that I've had a chance to catch my breath and my brain has caught up with me. Yes, Emmanuel Miller's absence, I think, was one of those questions. And look, I think this week is one thing. Next week will be, all these matchups are going to be a little different. So,
and he's definitely going to be missed. But like you said, you've got to have the next man up mentality.
But they've got, as you mentioned, it's not
They've
just
been strong, yeah.
It's not just been him. They've had such a great defensive effort, and so again, you got to think that these guys are going to step up and play well in his absence, and hopefully he'll be back and ready as the fullback. Nowhere to go here. Devin Gray gets a couple yards, but not enough, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Or excuse me, that'll be fourth down. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought I was back up and running, but
It's got to be the cold, Mark.
It's definitely the cold.
Yeah.
It's definitely the cold. Weird things happen when I go to Wheat Swamp, apparently.
That's a better punt than the
This
last
is
one.
a much better punt. A spiral fielded at about the 44-yard line. Lee's got it inside Hawk territory, and he's going to get a nice return close to the 30-yard line where he steps out of bounds at about the 33.
No laundry on the field. That's good.
That is a great sight. So it's like about a 21-yard return for Lee on that. And that's something I was talking about with Coach Twitchell before the game, was just when you look around at the weaponry, because again, Davis is gonna get a lot of action. He's gonna be in a shotgun formation here. He'll hand it off. Person with the carry. Looks like he's gonna get about 5 yards. So a nice carry there. So add Person as one of those guys. Then you got Jeremiah Lee. Then you got, of course, Xavier Cuthbertson.
One of my favorite guys to watch. When he gets the ball, he is special.
But it just doesn't end there.
No.
And this time, a nice jet sweep by Person inside the 20. Now there's a flag on the play, and it's in the area of holding. So this one may come back. There's a flag on the play.
Yep, it was holding.
Yeah, that's such a drive killer. 10-yard penalty is going to move the Eagles back. But again, it's from the spot of the foul. That's the one benefit, that it wasn't at the line of scrimmage, making it a second down and we'll say 4. But still takes away what was a great run. Person lines up as the tailback. They'll stack the trips to the far side. Lee will go in motion this time on the sweep, and they'll...
I think that was motion on West Craven.
Flags everywhere. 24.3 seconds to go here in our opening quarter.
And we've seen West Craven struggle with penalties, especially in the first 2 or 3 games. It seemed like they had a lot of pre-snap penalties they were dealing with.
They had a much better game last week about it. Only a couple. And so far tonight, that's not been a horrible problem, but so far they keep pushing themselves back. They'll go the same formation here, except this time Lee will not go in motion, and he'll run the streak right down the sidelines. There's a pass to him, and it's incomplete. A pretty decent throw, just
good
could
coverage,
not hold it in. And you're right, just some good coverage.
He had a shot at it, yeah.
I think maybe if you played that play over and over, I can't give an exact number, but I bet you Lee's going to score a touchdown on a lot of those. And I like it. You go same formation and you don't move him, and you just send him all the way out and just head for the pylon. And Davis tried to put it in there. 3rd down now for the Eagles, leading 14-0, 18.6 to go in our opening quarter. Davis gets the snap, drops back, going to roll out. He'll throw it, and it's complete to Lee. Lee trying to break tackles, and he does. It'll depend on where they spot him. And looks like he's going to be close. I think he's got enough. He does.
Oh,
wow. So the Eagles able to overcome the penalties and move the change and get a new set of downs here. Ball spotted at about the 21-yard line. Eagles on the far hash mark. Person lines up as the tailback. Davis the quarterback. Lee on the far side, and they'll stack the trips close to the formation here on the near side, and Davis will go right up the middle, and he'll get a nice chunk of yards, 5 maybe. Well, we'll say 5, and that's the end of the first quarter. So the Eagles 14-0, and they're knocking on the door when we start the second quarter. You're listening to Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports.
At Bowden & Car Furniture, we're proud to support our local teams and wish you the best this season. As Eastern Carolina's largest authorized Lazy Boy dealer, we have a huge selection of genuine Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sleeper sofas, sectionals, and more. Plus, beautiful row furniture. Custom order or take home today. Visit us in Havelock or online at bowdenandcarfurniture.com. Best of luck to all our local teams from Bowden & Car Furniture.
This is Michael McKeel. I'm the head baseball coach of the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven Sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio.
Friday Night Football on 252 Radio is brought to you by all these great sponsors. Robinson and Stith Insurance, Bowden and Car Furniture, Jimmy L. Morris and Sons Contractors, Atlantic Logging, Lilly Enterprises HVAC, and Bryn Glass.
Second quarter, and we are just getting started. I do want to tell you we're going to try to keep our eyes on some other scores out there tonight. Washington, Southwest Edgecombe, North Pitt at Eastern Wayne, Newbert's at D.H. Colony tonight, Havelock at Swansboro. But yeah, we'll try to give you some score updates as well tonight. Eagles, handoff person. And
be another first down.
It's going to be another chain mover. I was trying to see if he got close enough to put some points on the board, but not quite yet. But boy, the Eagles are just able to move the football with ease tonight so far. And these opening 12 minutes and 17 seconds and counting.
6-yard line there, I think.
If you're just tuning in, Eagles wearing all white tonight. White helmets, white pants. White jerseys, blue numerals with the red trim. Davis hands it off to Person. Zigging, zagging, dragging guys all the way to about the 1, maybe 2-yard line. And now Davis will go up under center. A tush push. How about that? The Eagles into the end zone. Touchdown. Now we're going to get a flag. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, in high school, you can't push, whereas in the NFL, you can push the offensive players. So there's our rules update. Can't do the tush push in high school football because you cannot assist the ball carrier by pushing him, which is what a lot of people allege is the thing they don't like about the play in the NFL as well. So still 14-0, and they'll move the Eagles back after the penalty. It's a 5-yard penalty, so ball spotted just outside the 5-yard line. And North Lenoir wants to talk about it. I guess we'll just take the opportunity, since we just came in from the break with 11 minutes to go here before halftime, to remind you, again, you're listening to Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports Radio. And Week 9, West Craven 6-1 overall, 3-0 in the conference with 3 weeks remaining. This road game here tonight, they'll be back at home next week and Southwest Edgecombe will be the opponent, and then they close out the season against Eastern Wayne. But they control their destiny. If they win out, they will be the conference champions. And
they
more than likely,
by themselves at the top right now. So.
Yeah, and more than likely would get, certainly would get a playoff spot, but may more than likely get a playoff bye. And so that's what's at stake right now. But again, we get to talk about it. But if you're, the coaches, the players, you got to take care of this. There's still 11 minutes here to go before halftime, and then 24 minutes of second half action. And then you can start to worrying about Southwest Edgecombe next week.
Second down and 5 for West Craven.
And a penalty flag is going to come out before we can get the play underway. I think this is going to be offsides or encroachment. No word yet. But there you go. There we go. Now there is the signal. And I guess the other disadvantage we have at doing the game from the visiting side is the officials are facing when they make the call, will be facing the home side. And so we're seeing the back of the referee and not the signal he's making. Handoff to Person. Hits the line of scrimmage into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And no flags. 20-0 the score. Philip Snyder to attempt the extra point for West Craven. So extra point attempt now. So far on the night, Snyder's been perfect on the extra point attempts. DiNapoli is the hold man. He gets the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good. And the lead now extends to 21. Eagles leading the Hawks. The Battle of the Birds is going the way of the Eagles. We'll come back. Don't go anywhere. This is Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports Radio.
L. Morris and Sons Contractors in Vanceboro, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics, is building strong foundations for your grading and paving needs. Grading services are designed to provide a stable and level foundation for your construction projects, enhancing drainage, preventing erosion, and preparing your land for successful development. Ginny L. Morris and Sons offers paving services that combine durability, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Call 252-670-6749, and let's lay the groundwork for success together.
This is Friday Night Football.
Eagles lead 21-0 tonight on Friday Night Football. Kicking to North Lenoir. Ball picked up at about the 29-yard line on the kickoff return, and not much there. About 4 or 5 yards on the return, stopped just short of the 35-yard line, and that's where the Hawks offense will come out for the third time tonight, and they're still searching for their initial first down. Try to give you an update on some of the scores around the area as well here as we're getting a little closer to halftime. Hawks moving from right to left on your radio dials or web browsers. Trying to get around the end is the North Lenoir running back and just can't get around the edge. He may have gotten a yard, maybe 2, but not much there. And I mentioned Griffin, the freshman quarterback. And we've talked about Devin Gray as well for North Lenoir, but that was Ashton Beck. Excuse me, Anton Black. Didn't have my glasses on. Make sure I get him the right guy. Griffin throws. It's incomplete. He was looking for Black there, and the pressure was just a little much. So the Eagles seamster putting the pressure on the quarterback. And the Eagles have definitely had their way offensively and defensively tonight. Right now, the Hawks are facing a 3rd down and 9. Long time here for this play to get underway. Not sure when the play clock started. We don't have play clocks in the football stadium here, so
should be a timekeeper on the field.
There
right?
should be a timekeeper on the field. Man in motion. Griffin gives it to Black, and Black trying to find a hole and trying to get away from Eagle defenders, and he's going to get to about the 35-yard line where it'll bring up a 4th down. No gain on the play. Punt team comes out again for the Hawks.
They've had no success against that defensive line tonight for sure.
Yeah, it has definitely been a struggle. New Bern leads D.H. Conley 6-0. We'll give you that update. And this punt is going to take a hawk roll inside the 40 to the West Craven 37-yard line, and that's where the Eagle offense will come back out tonight. Jacksonville's at South Central tonight. And again, we'll try to update you on some scores as they become available. Everything, for the most part, just getting underway in the 7 p.m. hour. Here, Eagles lead 21-0, 8:55 to go in the first half. The Eagle offense comes back out. Davis gets the snap, drops back. And it's a quick, it's a lateral. It's actually a live football. It was looked like a screen pass, but the angle of the pass was a backwards pass, which meant it was a live football. And fortunately for the Eagles, while it was incomplete,
went right out of bounds.
The other unfortunate part is because that's a live football, that's where the ball is dead. So it's going to be a loss on the play of about 6 yards. So the Eagles will line up on the far hash mark after the lateral was incomplete. Sumner is in motion. Fake the sweep to him. Davis going to keep it himself. He's upended just past the 35-yard line, and they'll say he's down at the 38. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage and then some, maybe a yard more to bring up a 3rd down and 9. We do have an injury, and it looks like it is on the far sideline. And we're going to keep it here because there's nobody on the field. So it's the quickest injury timeout we've had in the season so far. We're still using the rotary phones out here, as you can hear.
Yeah.
8:31 to go. Eagles facing a 3rd and 9. Ball at the 39-yard line. Or we'll say 38-yard line of the Eagles. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Davis is looking that way. He's looking for Cuthbertson, but Cuthbertson was going in and the pass was going out. And Cuthbertson wasn't able to.
On that a little bit.
Yeah. So the first time tonight, the Eagles will send out the punt team. And that offensive possession was probably due to the backwards lateral that set them back 6 yards. However, the Hawks will take it, and for the first time tonight, we'll get their punt return team out. Eagles. Wobbly kick, but a nice one. And nowhere to go as soon as the return man secured the football, he was brought down. So no gain on the return, and the Hawks will set up at the 29-yard line, their own 29-yard line, and the Eagle defense will come back out. 8:03 to go here before halftime. Busy weekend. I think it's Sunday. We've got Commanders and Cowboys for you on your radio dials. You're home for Commanders football. 4:25 kick one of the NFL's classic rivalries, Washington and Dallas. Up the middle run. And a pickup of 4, maybe 5 yards. One of the better runs tonight. Yeah. And Larry Dale's team, again, from what talking to Brian North, you know, some inexperienced players. These are one of those seasons where you, as they say, you take a couple of steps back to take a couple of steps forward. And you're developing things. You got young players in certain areas.
And that's a direct contrast to what you see here tonight.
Yeah,
we've got an older team.
Absolutely. And this ball is going to be juggled, finally secured. But by the time the Hawk ball carrier could get a hold of the football, West Craven Eagle had a hold of him, and that is going to be a loss on the play. So the 5-yard pickup is met with a 6-yard loss to bring up a 3rd down and 11.
3rd down and 12.
So North Lenoir is going to need a big play here on 3rd down to keep their offense out on the field. And again, looking for their first opportunity to get a first down tonight offensively. Man in motion. Handoff and nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And this will not be it. North Lenoir, though, very conservative play calling. And
well, you mentioned they've got a freshman quarterback. Like you said, just young guys.
You're trying to get reps, and at this time of the year too, you're trying to make sure everybody stays healthy. And
there ain't many programs that don't go through these kind of growing phases.
Oh,
you know, everybody has that time.
Absolutely. North Lenoir did get the win against South Lenoir this year. They're arch rivals from Deep Run. And oh my goodness, the special teams comes up with a big play for the Eagles. And whoa, we got some action on the sidelines as well as a couple of things to talk about here. One is the punter could not get the kickoff.
Well, he muffed the hike,
And by the time he could figure out what time it was time to get down. And on the Eagles sideline here, it looks like there was some extracurricular activities, and I don't know what was what. It looked like a mix-up between one of the gunners on the pump formation. But we'll see what the call is here. As we're still awaiting a signal here. But the football has now made its way to the referee. And now we're getting the explanation of what happened as the officials are meeting.
It's going against West Craven.
So, yeah, it looks like a personal foul on the Eagles after the play. And so instead of getting the ball inside what looks like maybe the 20-yard line, the Eagles are actually set up at the 30-yard line. So it looks like, they were going to get it about the 15, and instead, little after the play action.
Yeah, extracurricular activity.
Yeah, but see, you don't get any extra credit for it. So we call it that because it's kind of funny, play on words, but coaches don't like it. Cuthbertson is going to get the football, and he's going to get a couple of yards. Not a lot, but we'll say about 4 yards. But we know anytime he touches the football, he's capable of doing anything. Eagles leading at 21-0. If you're just tuning in, 5:16 to go here before halftime. Most everything has gone their way tonight. They've had one offensive possession that resulted in a punt. Other than that, they have played flawless defense. And offensively, they've scored on 3 out of their 4 possessions. This is their 5th. And they have it 2nd down and 6 from the 30-yard line. Davis drops back, looking to throw. He's looking for Lee. Lee's got it. Now, it's Cuthbertson, actually. And I have to blame the tent that kind of blocked my view here of the receiver, but a nice catch.
Man, he juked a couple of tacklers, but wasn't able to get it in the end zone.
And unfortunately, there's another flag over here. So, and the body language is telling me this is going to be against West Craven again, and it is.
Holding.
So the referees are now outgaining the Hawks tonight on the Eagles. But these penalties, again, frustrating when you see the Eagles moving the football so well and now have it 2nd down and 15 at the 36-yard line. Davis lines up in a shotgun formation. He'll put Dixon in motion, and he's looking to throw deep to Davis. Wide open. Touchdown, Eagles. There's your answer. Davis had man-to-man coverage, and he got behind his defender, and it was a great pass and a great catch. And the Eagles extend the lead. So Snyder on to attempt his 4th extra point tonight. The kick is up, and it is good. Eagles 28, Hawks 0. You're listening to Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports.
At Bowden & Car Furniture, we're proud to support our local teams and wish you the best this season. As Eastern Carolina's largest authorized Lazy Boy dealer, we have a huge selection of genuine Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sleeper sofas, sectionals, and more. Plus, beautiful row furniture. Custom order or take home today. Visit us in Havelock or online at bowdenandcarfurniture.com. Best of luck to all our local teams from Bowden & Car Furniture.
This is Friday Night Football.
Four minutes and 10 seconds remaining in our opening half tonight. Eagles lead the Hawks 28-0 in our Week 9 edition of Friday Night Football. Eagles kick end over end, dropping at about the 10-yard line, and a great return here up past the 20 and past the 30 and still on his feet just short of the 35-yard line. And the Hawks, I believe Jalen Witten with a nice return there to set the Hawks up. 1st down and 10.
Ball started on the 33-yard line.
But the Eagles defense tonight has, to say, been stingy. Would not be, I don't think,
that's not
describe it enough. Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing the defense hasn't done to add to this is, and again, as I'm singing their praises, we'll see. This may be off sides. It is.
Offsides against West Craven.
But as I'm singing their praises, There's the penalty. But the only thing, again, if you're looking for an amazing, if they start taking the football away.
Yeah, if they got a couple of turnovers, it would be a complete game for sure.
But so far tonight, the Eagles don't have much to complain about. Leading 28-0 here. But the Hawks have it 1st and 5. Man in motion. And handoff, trying to get around the end and maybe gets a yard, maybe at the line of scrimmage. Not a whole lot there. R.J. Warren, the ball carrier. He's a senior, 6'3", 215. And we'll say no gain on the play. Braden Griffin, 5'10", 150 is what he's listed in your programs. The freshman quarterback hands it off to Gray, and Gray has, I believe, the Hawks' first down of the night, and he does. Chains will move. And that'll get the home crowd on the far side moving. The senior middle linebacker and fullback, Devin Gray. 2:55 to go. North Lenoir will receive the second half kickoff as the Eagles got the ball to start the game. Right now trying to build on the momentum of their first down and see if they can get a drive going. Handoff again, Gray up the middle. And this is old school football. This is multiple backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. I mean, you don't get a lot of fullback A-gap runs these days anymore. You don't get a lot of fullback formations, period. A lot of times they'll set the fullback up in the H-back formation, but and they'll line up Gray. Griffin looking at his wristband. He's under center, puts a man in motion, and he gives it to Gray. Gray looking for a gap, and he dives past the 45 to the 46. And we're under 2 minutes here.
That's Craven called a timeout.
Well, I think this is aggressive here. This is Twitchell calling a timeout.
Wanting the ball
one more time. Yeah. It's third down here. If you get a stop here, you take another timeout, and then you get the ball. So we'll keep it here since we're under a minute. Or excuse me, under 2 minutes here. They don't have the 2-minute warning in high school. But it finally made it to the college level.
Yeah.
And I think one day, maybe, you'll see it. I think it's a good thing at the end of each half. A little 2-minute stoppage. And Griffin, quick 3-step drop. And that was a nice job. Again, probably could have slowed it down a little bit, but he's trying to just make 3 steps, set, and throw, and he hit his receiver.
Yeah,
the receiver just wasn't ready, and it's going to be 4th down. So Eagles don't have to call the timeout because the incomplete pass stops the clock. 1:36 to go. And we'll see what the call is here. Is, if you remember, well, looks like there's no punt team out here. They're going to go for it here on 4th down and trying to get the hard count. And the Eagles have just got to not jump off sides. I don't think it'll be enough for a 1st down, even if they get an offside penalty. But Griffin, for a freshman quarterback, just over here trying to get him to jump off sides, and that was something you usually see from an upperclassman quarterback. I will bet you if his development continues, in a couple of years, he'll probably get some teams to jump off sides.
He did get somebody to flinch. They just didn't jump across the line right at the beginning of that. So it almost worked for him.
So Twitchell not only doesn't have to use his timeout, but he gets North Lenoir to take their timeout, which gives everybody a chance to talk about things and see what direction.
The punt coming out of this huddle?
Oh, yeah. I think the last thing North Lenoir wants to do is give West Craven the football right here, which could obviously be the case if they don't get this first down. And since we know if Twitchell's trying to call timeouts here, I mean, I think he's not going to try to sit on the football. Right. Obviously, he's not coming out here to take a couple of knees and talk about things at halftime. They do send the offense back out there, so perhaps the Hawks are feeling a little gritty. Griffin under center. Man in motion. And it looks like they're just trying to get him to jump off sides again as we're getting a lot of under center, jump up, look at things, look at the sidelines. And I'm looking at the official to start counting down. There's got to be a play clock here at some point, and that's it. Delay a game. So maybe, again, try one more time to get him to jump and just take the penalty.
And you can't call back-to-back timeouts, right?
I mean, I don't I mean, if you had a great punter and he needed some extra room to do the coffin corner, but I think at that point you just take the. I'm guessing they didn't take they actually called timeout before the penalty, so no 5 yards there. But we still have the officials struggling
he definitely threw a flag. I don't know.
So I think.
Oh, yeah, there they go.
There's the penalty. Okay, I was going to say.
There
was no timeout. So they will take the 5 yards, move it back. It'll be a 4th down and 11. And they'll spot the football at the 42-yard line. The kick is up, and it's a wobbly spiral, but takes a hawk roll inside the 20. And so that worked out really well for the Hawks as far as getting a little extra net yardage on that roll. And so the Eagles will need quite a ways to go. $1:26 to go. The Eagles will need about 88 yards.
Ball started on the 18-yard line. First down to West Craven.
Clock stopped again. Just as I said, a little under a minute and a half to go. I think the Eagles have 2 timeouts left. And of course, incomplete passes, step out of bounds, and if they need some time to move the chains, and that will stop the clock as well. Quick pass to Sumner. Sumner is going to step out of bounds, but we're going to get a flag, and this is usually a hold where it is called by the white hat. Exactly.
That is the call.
Yeah, if that flag comes from there and it's not holding, and you don't see a quarterback or an obvious quarterback roughing the passer or some sort of hands to the face mask, then there's no doubt it's holding. So This should be a half a distance to the goal line penalty. Not a full 10 yards, I don't think. $28-0 our score. Sumner goes in motion. And they'll fake the handoff to him, and Davis will run up the middle, and a face mask, I think, is going to come at the end of this play.
I mean, that guy came in pretty late at the end.
It could be either one of those. You're right. It may be a 15 yards added to the run. 1:11 as the clock stops, waiting for the official call. It is a personal foul, at least that is. It is a personal foul on North Lenoir.
Personal foul penalty goes against North Lenoir.
So 15 yards. We've had a rash of penalties here in the second half of the second quarter.
And we've seen it getting a little bit chippy here on kickoffs and and stuff like that.
Well, nobody likes to get hit.
Yeah.
And nobody likes to get hit when it's cold. I think a little bit more. Davis, pass complete to Lee. Lee breaks the tackle. Turns the corner and heads up to the midfield stripe where he steps out of bounds right at the 50, stopping the clock at 54.7 seconds and setting the Eagles up first down and 10 there.
Ball started on the 50-yard line. First down, West Craven.
Davis drops back now, looking to throw again. This time deep, looking for Lee again. It's intercepted. The safety read the play and came over and made the interception. Black.
Interception. North Lenoir.
And so the Eagles turn the ball over. Davis was looking for Lee the whole time. Yeah. And the safety saw it, read it, came over the top and made the interception. And
maybe going for a little too much on that one, but
that's why I think it's again, if you're watching that again for Davis and any young quarterback too, even when you want to go somewhere, look off the safeties in one direction and then go to that read. Looking to run here around the right end. And a short, I'd say that's about
8 yards.
8 yards. Yeah.
Gain of 7, I believe.
I was going to say, it looked like it was just short of the first down, but it's shorter than I even thought. So I think they're going to give them about 7 there.
7, yeah.
Second down and 3. Another run play, this time to the other side of the formation, and I think that's going to be the last play of the first half. And the Eagles lead it 28-0. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. Halftime's coming up. We'll check some scores from around the area, and we'll get you ready for second half action right here on 252 Fox Sports Radio. Eagles lead 28-0.
You're listening to the Brian.
At Bowden & Car Furniture, we're proud to support our local teams and wish you the best this season. As Eastern Carolina's largest authorized Lazy Boy dealer, we have a huge selection of genuine Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sleeper sofas, sectionals, and more. Plus, beautiful row furniture. Custom order or take home today. Visit us in Havelock or online at bowdenandcarfurniture.com. Best of luck to all our local teams from Bowden & Car Furniture.
Have you had a review of your insurance policies recently? Hi, I'm Jim Robinson with Robinson & Stith Insurance. At Robinson & Stith Insurance, we understand the hard work that goes into securing your assets. Whether it is your home, car, business, or boat, you need insurance to protect your hard work. Robinson & Stith Insurance has been serving Eastern North Carolina's insurance needs since 1905. We believe it is not just the policy that serves you, but also the people. Our no voicemail policy means that whenever you call our office, you will speak to a live person who will be happy to help you. Our dedicated team of professionals is here to help and will be happy to provide no obligation reviews of your insurance coverages. Stop by and see us at 513 Pollock Street. Give us a call at 633-1174, 633-1174. Robinson & Stith Insurance, complete insurance since 1905. We want to earn your business.
The goal of Atlantic Logging is to offer each of our customers a professional logging operation and top dollar for their timber. In short, you should have a peace of mind knowing that your timberland is contracted to be harvested with an extraordinary, well-trained, experienced, and dedicated logging company to get the job done in a time-efficient manner with precision and professionalism. Call 252-229-9997. Atlantic Logging is a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
Our experience, dedication to excellence, and project site cooperation set Bryn Glass apart from other glazing contractors. In business since 1989, Bryn Glass strives to provide a professional and pleasurable experience throughout the construction process. We invite you to visit our commercial gallery for an overview of our completed projects. The homeowner is the sole focus of our residential division. Through extensive conversation and planning sessions, we come to understand the look and feel a homeowner's desires. Our mirrors are all cut to fit the area, and we offer several edgework custom options for you. Our shower enclosures are all custom designed and fabricated to fit each application. There are numerous glass and metal surrounds for the shower of your dreams. As a finishing touch, we offer a wide variety of bath accessories. Call 252-637-4996 for Bryn Glass, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
Jimmy L. Morris and Sons Contractors in Vanceboro, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics, is building strong foundations for your grading and paving needs. Grading services are designed to provide a stable and level foundation for your construction projects, enhancing drainage, preventing erosion, and preparing your land for successful development. Jimmy L. Morris and Sons offers paving services that combine durability, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Call 252-670-6749, and let's lay the groundwork for success together.
Stay cozy in winter and cool in summer with a new energy-efficient heating and cooling system. Even better, you could be eligible for up to a $2,000 federal tax credit just for choosing a qualifying heat pump. And the perks don't stop there. You may even be eligible to receive up to $8,000 in rebates towards the installation of qualifying heat pumps. To learn more, call us, your Daikin Comfort Pro, today.
Lilly Enterprises HVAC. HVAC specialists for Craven, Beaufort, Pitt, Lenoir, Carteret, and surrounding Eastern NC.
This information should not be considered tax advice.
This is Daniel Martin, head volleyball coach for the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM.
Our experience, dedication to excellence, and project site cooperation set Bryn Glass apart from other glazing contractors. In business since 1989, Bryn Glass strives to provide a professional and pleasurable experience throughout the construction process. We invite you to visit our commercial gallery for an overview of our completed projects. The homeowner is the sole focus of our residential division. Through extensive conversation and planning sessions, we come to understand the look and feel a homeowner's desires. Our mirrors are all cut to fit the area, and we offer several edgework custom options for you. Our shower enclosures are all custom designed and fabricated to fit each application. There are numerous glass and metal surrounds for the shower of your dreams. As a finishing touch, we offer a wide variety of bath accessories. Call 252-637-4996 for Bryn Glass, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
As As a Daikin dealer, I have the solutions you need for total home comfort. So if you want the chill of the Rocky Mountain air in your bedroom for summer, you can. Or if you prefer the warmth of the California sun this winter, that's no problem either. And if you simply desire that just right feeling of the New England coast, well, it's home comfort. You decide. Daikin, perfecting the air we share.
Lilly Enterprises HVAC. HVAC specialists for Craven, Beaufort, Pitt, Lenoir, Carteret, and surrounding Eastern NC. Lilly HVAC.
Have you had a review of your insurance policies recently? Hi, I'm Jim Robinson with Robinson & Stith Insurance. At Robinson & Stith Insurance, we understand the hard work that goes into securing your assets. Whether it is your home, car, business, or boat, you need insurance to protect your hard work. Robinson & Stith Insurance has been serving Eastern North Carolina's insurance needs since 1905. We believe it is not just the policy that serves you, but also the people. Our no voicemail policy means that whenever you call our office, you will speak to a live person who will be happy to help you. Our dedicated team of professionals is here to help and will be happy to provide no obligation reviews of your insurance coverages. Stop by and see us at 513 Pollock Street. Give us a call at 633-1174, 633-1174. Robinson & Stith Insurance, complete insurance since 1905. We want to earn your business.
Jimmy L. Morris and Sons Contractors in Vanceboro, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics, is building strong foundations for your grading and paving needs. Grading services are designed to provide a stable and level foundation for your construction projects, enhancing drainage, preventing erosion, and preparing your land for successful development. Jimmy L. Morris and Sons offers paving services that combine durability, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Call 252-670-6749, and let's lay the groundwork for success together.
At Bowden & Car Furniture, we're proud to support our local teams and wish you the best this season. As Eastern Carolina's largest authorized Lazy Boy dealer, we have a huge selection of genuine Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sleeper sofas, sectionals, and more. Plus, beautiful row furniture. Custom order or take home today. Visit us in Havelock or online at bowdenandcarfurniture.com. Best of luck to all our local teams from Bowden & Car Furniture.
The goal of Atlantic Logging is to offer each of our customers a professional logging operation and top dollar for their timber. In short, you should have a peace of mind knowing that your timberland is contracted to be harvested with an extraordinary, well-trained, experienced, and dedicated logging company to get the job done in a time-efficient manner with precision and professionalism. Call 252-229-9997. Atlantic Logging is a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
This is Antoine Pittman, head men's basketball coach of the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven Sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM.
Friday Night Football on 252 Radio is brought to you by all these great sponsors. Robinson & Stith Insurance, Bowden & Car Furniture, Jimmy L. Morris and Sons Contractors, Atlantic Logging, Lilly Enterprises HVAC, and Bryn Glass.
Halftime from North Lenoir. West Craven leads 28-0 here on Friday Night Football. The Eagles have had pretty much everything go their way tonight. Well, almost.
Almost, yeah.
And late interception, probably the worst part of the first half. The Eagles were forced to punt once, and maybe for a while that seemed like the worst thing. But the Eagles were able to score on 4 of the 6 offensive possessions they had in the first half. And we're trying to add that extra score before halftime. But North Lenoir was able to steal the football away and kind of damper what was an almost perfect first half. The Eagles defensively held North Lenoir to a single first down. And so, again, there's not a whole lot that has gone wrong. So I'm pretty sure the coaches in the West Craven conversation at halftime definitely have some things, pre-snap penalties or something. In fact, some penalties late in the second quarter really, I think.
And a coach can always find something.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. But for the most part, the Eagles have got to like everything that they've had going on so far here tonight. Now, let's get you updated on some scores outside of our area as best we can. And again, these scores are provided by the great folks at Max Preps. We cannot be responsible
for any
inaccuracies that will be listed. But we can tell you the reports we're getting from Hollywood Crossroads are that the D.H. Conley Vikings lead the New Bern Bears 21-12. And so the Bears, who finally got off of the schneid a little bit last week, snapping that 3-game losing streak and defeating White Oak, are now trailing against the D.H. Conley Vikings. West Carteret leads Richlands 28-14. That game's at halftime. J.H. Rose and White Oak are tied at 16 apiece. Southwest, now, again, if this score is correct, this is Max Preps. Washington is leading Southwest Edgecombe 20-13. Again,
that would be an upset.
Max Preps reporting it, not me. If as soon as I get an update though that is from Brian North or someone like that, I will definitely let you know. But this is from Max Preps reporting. They also have Southside leading Pamlico County 22-6. As an update there, Dixon's leading Northside Jacksonville. Northside Jacksonville, the Monarchs lead that Coastal Conference, but trailing at the half 24-16 to Dixon. The Jacksonville Cardinals are leading South Central in Winterville tonight, 21-7. Is the score of that game. North Pitt and Eastern Wayne is the other game in this conference, but we don't have a report from anybody there. But that's the scores that we have here. And that would be interesting if Washington is indeed, and that's the game next week. But I'm raising an eyebrow here because we've been led astray by the good folks at Max Preps a couple of times this year. So
trust but verify, right?
we'll see. We'll see. But our score here is 28-0. We're going to do this though. We'll take this minute to take another quick break and send a shout out to our good sponsors who will make this Friday night football broadcast possible. And definitely go out and see these fine folks. Of course, Atlantic Logging, Bowden & Car Furniture, Bryn Glass, Lily HVAC, and, of course, Jimmy L. Morris and Sons. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Don't go anywhere. There's more Friday Night Football. In fact, second half action on the other side of the break on 252 Fox Sports.
Dealer, I have the solutions you need for total home comfort. So if you want the chill of the Rocky Mountain air in your bedroom for summer, you can. Or if you prefer the warmth of the California sun this winter, that's no problem either. And if you simply desire that just right feeling of the New England coast, well, it's home comfort. You decide. Daikin, perfecting the air we share.
Lilly Enterprises HVAC. HVAC specialists for Craven, Beaufort, Pitt, Lenoir, Carteret, and surrounding Eastern NC. Lilly HVAC.
Jimmy L. Morris and Sons Contractors in Vanceboro, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics, is building strong foundations for your grading and paving needs. Grading services are designed to provide a stable and level foundation for your construction projects, enhancing drainage, preventing erosion, and preparing your land for successful development. Jimmy L. Morris and Sons offers paving services that combine durability, functionality, and aesthetic appeal. Call 252-670-6749 and let's lay the groundwork for success together.
At Bowden & Car Furniture, we're proud to support our local teams and wish you the best this season. As Eastern Carolina's largest authorized Lazy Boy dealer, we have a huge selection of genuine Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, sleeper sofas, sectionals, and more. Plus, beautiful row furniture. Custom order or take home today. Visit us in Havelock or online at bowdenandcarfurniture.com. Best of luck to all our local teams from Bowden & Car Furniture.
The goal of Atlantic Logging is to offer each of our customers a professional logging operation and top dollar for their timber. In short, you should have a peace of mind knowing that your timberland is contracted to be harvested with an extraordinary, well-trained, experienced, and dedicated logging company to get the job done in a time-efficient manner with precision and professionalism. Call 252-229-9997. Atlantic Logging is a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
This is Friday Night Football.
"24 minutes to go before we are officially on to week 10. But so far, the Eagles are in good position to pick up win number 7 overall and their 4th win in the conference. Currently, they're leading 28-0. And if you're just joining us, we're glad to have you here on Friday Night Football. As a chilly, chilly night out here.
It has turned cold.
In fact, to give you the exact numbers in LaGrange or Wheat Swamp, 55 degrees.
That's my cutoff.
At 8:32 p.m. Second half underway. Kickoff gonna be returned up to about the 30, we'll say right at the 30-yard line. Depends on the spot. But I think he's right at that 30, and that's where the Hawks offense will come back out here to start our second half. And just trying to build some momentum. Again, quarterback up under center. Handoff trying to get around the left end. And gets a yard, maybe 2 to the 32-yard line. Black on the run. Second down and 8.
Second down and 9.
Me and this PA guy have been battling each other all night. Griffin. Quick pass and overthrows his intended receiver. 2, maybe 3 Eagles over there on coverage. And that may be, it's definitely his longest pass attempt downfield.
And he got it out quick. I mean, that was.
Yeah, he's definitely, and you maybe see this with young quarterbacks. I mean, he's got a lot of positives, but he is moving, I think, a step too fast. And you want to get it out quick. He's doing the right thing. He's again, just needs
just
probably,
a little rush.
Just a little step slower. And that's what he's going to do here. And he's got a completion inside Eagle territory, but he dropped it.
Wow, that would have been their best play of the night.
Well, it was really good coverage, and I'm actually, because there's no replay, but great job by Jeremiah Knight. So a little tug there at the bottom of the jersey, he kind of got away with it, but hey, if they don't see it, they don't call it. It didn't happen. But either way, that was an incomplete pass and brings up a 4th down here. 59 seconds into our second half. Ooh, barely gets the kickoff. End over end.
You got to hold it that one.
Sumner is going to step away from it, and it's going to stop at about the 39-yard line. I think they'll down it at the 40. And that's where the Eagles will bring their offense out here for the first time in this second half. Great look tonight. I love the white on white on white look. The Eagles white pants. There's no stripes on those white pants. The white jerseys with the blue numerals. Eagles printed across the front of the chest. Person gets the handoff. 6 yards maybe?
Yeah, he had a good seam there.
Able to pick up where they kind of left off in the second half, minus that interception that killed their momentum going into the halftime break. But they have, for the most part, other than one offensive possession where they had to punt, they've been able to move the football. Person here going to get the first down, spinning, still on his feet. Inside Hawk territory, and they still won't bring him down, but they'll blow the play dead as they say his momentum was stopped. And he has really emerged as Person throughout the season. Saw him get some reps at quarterback, and then I think we saw his speed and his ability to make plays, and I think that's garnered him more and more playing time as the season has gone on now. He lines up as the tailback here. Sumner in motion and whistles before we'll get the play going. And I think we're going to get encroachment.
Oh, wow.
Right at the 10-minute mark. 2 minutes off the clock here of the third quarter, and it is indeed on the defense and 5 yards. Ball spotted at the North Lenoir 41-yard line. Davis lines up in a shotgun formation. Sumner in motion. Handoff. Person. He's close to the first down yardage. I think he's got it inside the 35 to the 34-yard line, and the Eagles will move the chains and continue their march downfield. Sumner, Davis, Jeremiah Lee. And Cuthbertson. So Cuthbertson and Davis are the receivers on the far side. Dixon lines up as the tailback. Davis and Sumner to the near side. Davis will fake the handoff and keep it himself, spinning and still on his feet. He's close to first down yardage, and I think he's got another first down, 11 yards for Davis. When you're the leading rusher on the team.
Right, and they kind of set that up, too, by handing it off the Person, 3 or 4 times, and then he keeps it.
Well, now they're going to reset. Actually was 9 yards. They're going to actually move him back in. No, it was first down.
Yeah,
you're right.
Gave it.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So first down and 10. This time Dixon will get it. The handoff. And he's got a nice run. Close to another first down. We're going to say 7 yards, maybe 8. I would say 7 yards on first down. Man, any offensive coordinator will take that if you can run the football that effectively. Davis runs out of room. He's going to throw it, and he's got to get
he had a man in the
close to a man in the area, or at least to the line of scrimmage, and he does get it close to a receiver. But, boy, that play kind of got away from him, and Davis fortunate enough to get it off, and he's a little gimpy. But there's no chance of him coming out of this game. Eagles trying to add to the 28-0 lead they have right now over North Lenoir. 8:29 to go here in the third quarter. Davis and Cuthbertson line up to the far side. Sumner and Lee to the near side. Dixon is the tailback. Cuthbertson goes in motion. Davis steps up into the pocket trying to run with it and runs out of real estate. But depending on the spot now, and we'll see. No, it's going to be fourth down. I wonder if he got the first down, and when he changed his direction, did he lose it? Yeah, trying to get a little extra yardage. Now, I believe the Eagles will take a timeout here and decide what they want to do with this fourth down. Now, they do have a kicker who can kick. We actually have an injury, actually, so there's no timeout. It's an injury
timeout. That does look like that's in their kicker's range, though.
It is definitely within his range, for sure. But with the injured player out on the field, let's take an opportunity to take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Friday Night Football on 252 Fox Sports.
Our experience, dedication to excellence, and project site cooperation set Bryn Glass apart from other glazing contractors. In business since 1989, Bryn Glass strives to provide a professional and pleasurable experience throughout the construction process. We invite you to visit our commercial gallery for an overview of our completed projects. The homeowner is the sole focus of our residential division. Through extensive conversation and planning sessions, we come to understand the look and feel a homeowner's desires. Our mirrors are all cut to fit the area, and we offer several edgework custom options for you. Our shower enclosures are all custom designed and fabricated to fit each application. There are numerous glass and metal surrounds for the shower of your dreams. As a finishing touch, we offer a wide variety of bath accessories. Call 252-637-4996 for Bryn Glass, a proud supporter of West Craven Athletics.
This is Friday Night Football.
And on fourth down, the Eagles are going to go for it. And they got it. Touchdown.
He threaded the needle.
He sure did. Wow, what a pass as we're coming back from the commercial break. The Eagles not only decide to go for it on fourth down, but go for the end zone on fourth down, and they find it. And 34-0 to score. Snyder on to kick the extra point attempt, or to attempt the extra point, I should say. And the kick is good. We're going to keep it here. We just came in from the break. 7:52 is the time on the clock, and the score is 35-0. As West Craven now still have to get through the game, but right now you can start to smell the victory within grasp here. Again,
they are in control.
Yeah, I mean, in control of the game. North Lenoir has not been able to move the football at all, and they're going to not. They would need 5 touchdowns and 5 extra points to get back in this game, and 5 stops, which is the other part of this. Not only have they not looked very functional on offense, but defensively, while they've been able to stop West Craven, forced them to punt once. They've intercepted the Eagles once as well, but other than that, the Eagles have ended every other drive by putting the ball in the end zone, and that's why it's 35-0. 7:52 as Snyder is going to kick this one, and the two North Lenoir players run into each other. One of them finally picks the football up and steps out of bounds just shy of the 20-yard line. And that's where the Hawks offense will come out. But if you're the Eagles here again, you're going to probably start to see a few players come in, some fresh faces, as we say. With the score being 35-0, and you're going to start to, at this point, try to stay healthy.
And get snaps for your young guys.
Get snaps for the young guys. Yep. And that's always a bonus. Handoff. And a short gain. But again, the Eagles are in the driver's seat, whatever the cliche you want to use to analyze their situation. That they've just, again, you got to take care of the business at hand. And right now, this one's in control. You can go to 4-0 in the conference with the 2 games remaining, 1 at home, 1 on the road. And stay healthy. I think that's the other part of this.
Yeah.
As healthy as you can. And that doesn't, games and practices, as if you missed the beginning of our broadcast, a quick pass complete. And gets a couple of yards. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and about, we'll say 3rd and 2. But if you missed the beginning of our broadcast, Emmanuel Miller, the phenomenal pass rusher who's led the Three Rivers Conference in sacks this season, got hurt in practice this week and is going to be out for a couple of weeks as he heals up. And that's just one of the pitfalls this time of year is, again, keeping everybody healthy and especially impact players like Emmanuel Miller.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like West Craven dropped off at all with the way they've dominated on the defense tonight.
Yeah, and again, this was sort of, I would say, the expectation was that West Craven was going to be able to come in here. North Lenoir's had their struggles this year, 1-7. Their lone victory this year was against their rival South Lenoir. Other than that, they've had struggles throughout the season. So losses, and as we've said earlier in the game, this is a building year for them, and you're going to take your bumps and bruises and try to develop players and come to battle in the seasons to come. But you still have to play the games, and it can be painful, but learning experiences for sure for all these players. And I liked your quickly jumping on, whereas West Craven's on the other end of this. Very senior-laden team, veteran team.
And Twinchell mentioned that in your interview with him, that, he considered himself lucky to have a mature seasoned team.
Yeah. First down. 4:15 to go in our 3rd quarter. Trying to get around the left tackle, and we'll get a couple of yards, maybe 2 yards, 3 maybe. And coming up a little gimpy is Black, as he was the ball carrier there, and he's going to stay in. I think he was thinking about going to the sideline, but he'll stay in.
Good job, Angie.
And so 3:39 to go. But I look on the sidelines and looking at some of these offensive players that, I wonder if we're going to see them come back in on offense. And I don't think we are, but we'll see. Griffin, a screen pass and incomplete. Couldn't hold on to it, and he's just beating himself up over there. And you can see where, again, this young quarterback has got a little something. So, again, a couple of years when we come back here, I think it's going to look like a different team. He's going to look like a different quarterback. And, again, we'll see, though. But tonight has been a little rough on the Hawks for sure. Is still sitting at goose eggs right now. As the Eagles are pitching the shutout, which is what you want to do in October. Drop back, quick throw, and tipped. Almost intercepted. I think DiNapoli was the one who got his hand on the football. If he'd have been a step back or two, he'd have made that interception, perhaps. 4th down, though, and the punt team comes out. Clock is running, though, in spite of the incomplete pass, much to the delight of the cold broadcasters. Spiral punt. The low line drive scooped up. And a nice return inside Hawk territory and still on his feet and finally brought down. The ball may have come out at the end of the play, though. And North Lenoir says they've come up with it. And a big pile at the end, and we'll see. I think West Craven retained possession.
Yeah. The white hat just pointed in their direction.
And man, I gotta love all the West Craven fans that made the trip.
And
hanging tight here. The lopsided score and great support there here at North Lenoir for the Eagles. And so, if you know some of these fine folks, you tell them that it is great to see.
Way to represent.
Eagles back on offense. Dixon gets the handoff. Still on his feet.
Oh, wow.
Inside the 30 and across the 25. Stopped at about the 22-yard line. That is going to be the end of the third quarter, I believe. 24-22. It really depends on whether or not the Eagles would like to take a snap before.
They don't look very motivated. Well, here they got it, man. They got it.
Under 7 seconds to go. Davis puts Sumner in motion. Handoff. Dixon still on his feet. And that is the end of the third quarter. Eagles 35, Hawks 0. We'll take a break. And on the other side, the final 12 minutes from LaGrange.
You probably know that this is the sound of a traditional HVAC system.
But this is the sound of a Daikin Fit heating and cooling system. Its inverter compressor may help you save money on energy bills compared to less efficient non-inverter options. Ready for a system that's this quiet and efficient? Call us, your local Daikin Comfort Pro, today.
Lilly Enterprises HVAC. HVAC specialists for Craven, Beaufort, Pitt, Lenoir, Carteret, and surrounding Eastern NC. Lilly HVAC.
This is Jeremiah Holthaler, head boys and... This is Antoine Pittman, head men's basketball coach of the West Craven Eagles. Your home for West Craven Sports is 252 Fox Sports Radio, 107.5 FM.
This is Friday Night Football.
Fourth quarter on week 9 of Friday Night Football. Tonight, the Eagles having a great game, 35-0 after last week's 52-16 victory over North Johnston. The Eagles now adding to that. So in the last 2 weeks, 87 points to 16.
That'll make your coaches happy. And so far, pitching a shutout tonight.
Clock moving. Handoff to Dixon. Inside the 10. And they'll say he gets to the 7-yard line. Next week, Southwest Edgecombe. Inside Jordan Stadium. Senior night for the Eagles. Though I hand off here, Dixon.
Oh, wow.
Into the end zone, touchdown. So the Eagles extend the lead to 41-0. After Dixon's touchdown. And I think it's safe to say
this will be a W.
This is a W, yes. 4-0 in the conference. And Snyder to attempt the extra point, and now we're starting to see some folks.
Little problem with the snap there.
Yeah, well, extra point attempt, no good, but we're going to keep it here with the clock moving. We are, let's see, try to get some score updates.
I'd love to know if that Southwest Edgecombe score was right.
Man, that would be nice to know for sure.
That would put some distance between West Craven.
I don't think we need the sideline huddle anymore. I don't think we need the huddle sideline anymore. I think we got this one. Did we miss that extra point?
Bad snap.
Coach Morris, welcome by. And we're wrapping things up here tonight, 9:38. He just realized they missed the extra point.
Yeah, he had it back to the field.
So let's see if I can update you here. Jacksonville leads South Central 21-7. That game is just getting underway in the fourth quarter. Northside leads Dixon now 30-24. As actually Dixon just took the lead 32-20. 32-30, excuse me. So that is a wild game in the Coastal Conference there. Northside Jacksonville leading that conference. J.H. Rose leading White Oak 31-16. And Lejeune leads Jones Senior 14-0. Some scores from around the area. And again, we're going to look for a New Bern and Havelock score here for you in a little bit too. But we'll try to update you on as many scores as we can before we sign off tonight. This kickoff, boy, let me tell you, the Hawks are going to get a return up to about the 36-yard line. And let me tell you, that tackle was important because there was a whole lot of open space. If he gets through that tackle, that might have been the end of the shutout on special teams, and that's the kind of things that happen on special teams sometimes. Yeah. One or two guys kind of get out of position, all of a sudden a guy can make a play, and that would have changed the mood a little bit.
I would assume you have to worry about loss of concentration at the end of a game like this anyway.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Pass complete, and it was a rainbow pass. I mean, it felt like it took forever to land. Sort of like if you've ever seen a seaplane land.
Yeah.
Nice and soft on the water. It just landed right in the breadbasket of the receiver, and he's able to pick up 5 yards to bring up a second down. We're about 7 minutes away from wrapping this up tonight, and the Eagles improving to 7-1 on the season. Man in motion, and they'll run the jet sweep with Black, who's got the first down, close to the midfield stripe. Remember exactly what you're saying about the momentum.
Well,
late in the game, you kind of got this wrapped up, as they say, take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, and there's some second stringers in there getting their snaps, and like you said, you got this one in the bag. It's easy to just let your intensity drop a little bit. I know the coaches would love to keep them zeros on the board.
Oh, gosh, yeah. This time, running back inside Eagle territory and close to the first down marker, and I think he's got it. Yeah, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And right now, North Lenoir having a drive going here. And again, Max Krebs is reporting Washington leading Southwest Edgecombe 32-19. I don't know if that's a real score or not,
You getting trolled
because
right
it's
now?
Max Preps, but that's the report that I'm getting. This time, nowhere to go.
Yeah, that one.
So, and we're still, again, the score update, last score update I got from the New Bern D.H. Conley game was D.H. Conley leading New Bern 21-12. But that's still listed as halftime, so I don't know if that score has updated or not. West Carteret leading Richlands 34-14. This is, again, a Max Preps reported score here. On second down and 11, going to pick up a couple of yards there, but not a lot. As the Eagles defense looks like it is stiffened a little bit now after giving up a couple of plays.
Yeah.
So 4:35 to go. Clock moving. Pass. Griffin looking to throw. He's got his man. It's complete. It's a short gain, only a couple of yards.
Yeah.
Bring up a 4th down and 6.
He did a little pump fake on that one. Got his guy open. And like I said, in a couple of years, that kid is liable to be lighting it up out here.
Clock under 4 minutes now. We're going to get a whistle before we can get the playoff. And it's a penalty against West Craven.
Yep.
Offside.
That's what get him close to a first. Oh, that got him the first.
But yeah, the Eagles improved to 7-1 on the season. They will be 4-0 in the conference. For North Lenoir, they dropped to 1-8. Again, this will be in 3 minutes. Oh, this pass is complete.
Yeah,
that's a nice throw by Griffin as he's starting to get some confidence throwing the football now and has the Hawks inside the red zone. The freshman quarterback who's spent a lot of the night doing a lot of 3 and outs.
Yeah, they're 1st and goal now.
Is, again, right here, trying to put their first points on the board tonight and take away the Eagles, what would be their second shutout of the year, as they started off the year with a 7-0 win against Havelock. Handoff up the middle. Not a lot there, but and you wonder if Larry Dale, the head coach of North Lenoir, will use a timeout to try to put some points on the board. Right now, they're going to let it run. 1:54 to go. Griffin looking to the sideline. And they break the huddle and line up. Ball at the 6-yard line. Trying to get in the end zone. And the Hawks think they scored, but the refs will say short.
Yeah.
But boy, they are just...
He's inside the 1, though.
Can taste it almost. As the Hawks are now facing 3rd and goal. Looks like they're set up at about the 1-yard line, maybe just shy of the 1-yard line. Griffin hands it off. Gray, and he's trying to dive into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown. So the Hawks finally get on the board And what will ultimately be what looks like our last play will be the extra point attempt. And it gives us a chance before they attempt this extra point, as we're going to sign off here a little bit earlier than normal. But we want to thank, first off, all you folks for listening, because we really appreciate everybody listening on 252 Fox Sports 107.5 FM. The kick is good.
Good. And that will do it.
That will do it. We'll see the scoreboard light up triple zeros. 41-7, our final score here from North Lenoir. And again, yes, the Eagles now improve officially to 7-1 and 4-0 in the conference. North Lenoir drops to 1-8 overall and winless in the conference as well at 0-4. But again, I want to thank everybody for listening on 252 Fox Sports 107.5 FM. Remember, you can not only listen there, but you can listen online on the TuneIn Radio app. It's free on your Google or Apple device. Just download it. Go to your app store, download TuneIn Radio. Or if you're on a desktop, just go to tunein.com. Then find the search feature once you've done this. Type in WWNB. You can listen anywhere in the world. If you have an Alexa device, you can just ask Alexa to play WWNB. Or you can find us on Facebook at 252 Fox Sports or Friday Night Football. And we broadcast the video there. And then later, find us on our Facebook page, and we will have a YouTube link where you can catch the game there. Want to thank, without doubt, our general manager, Mike Afflerback. Want to thank Leslie and Carolina Olivares. And by the way, happy birthday, Carolina Olivares.
Happy birthday.
Because today, I believe, yesterday was her birthday. But either way, we're celebrating the whole month for you, Carolina. But fantastic. Fantastic, both of you. And I want to say also a big thank you to our production manager, Daryl Harris. I think he's the best in the business for sure. All the great folks at West Craven, who, again, we get great support from them. The great folks at North Lenoir, who, by the way, want to thank them, Coach Dale, and all the staff here as well. But certainly want to thank all of our great sponsors, Jimmy L. Morris & Sons, Atlantic Logging, Bryn Glass, Lily HVAC, Bowden Car Furniture, Robinson and Stith Insurance. Thank you guys so much for your sponsorship. And again, go out and tell those folks that you appreciate it. It would mean a lot to us for sure. It'd mean a lot to them too. But
we'll be back at Jordan Stadium next week.
That's right. Next week, guys, we're going to be back at Jordan Stadium, where the Eagles will be playing Southwest Edgecombe. The reports we're getting, I don't know, but we'll see.
We'll see if that holds up.
We'll see if that's real. That will be nice, but we'll see. But yeah, tune in next week. We'll be at home, senior night, Jordan Stadium. West Craven going to be taking on Southwest Edgecombe, and you can catch the game right here on 252 Fox Sports Radio 107.5. For Chop Doughty, I'm Mark Panicelli. Have a fantastic night. West Craven 41, North Lenoir 7. We'll see you next week.